Exactly. No, I think the whole story started with there were three guys in Copenhagen in Denmark that wanted to make this high-end sunglass brand. Eventually, we wanted to only doing sunglasses, but ended up only doing optical. We do sun as well, but are mainly known today for doing opticals. I think the reason for the name was a little bit that when you put your family name on a brand, you mean it. You're not doing anything cheap or easy or in and out. So for us, it was a way of, first of all, showing quality, showing depth, showing you work with your heart. But secondly, was also a thing that the letter in Danish, that's a very Danish one. So we wanted to have that little Danish feeling around it. And I think as we talk about when you mentioned the production kit you saw, I think one of the key elements for us starting out has always been design. So we started out at a very early age with the whole company and the brand. It was all about design, small details. We could use hours on a little line. How did it go? How did it end? How did it turn out? And very often people wouldn't see it, but your eyes will rest on it. It would just be easy on it. So you might not notice the detail, but just say, oh, it looks good. But I know why it looks good, because we used hours and hours on it. So I think that was a little bit, the whole philosophy that started the brand. And as you can see today, it's still very deep in the DNA of Orgreen. And then, of course, coming from Denmark, a lot of the work we did was about, quality and finish. That's also very on a quite early stage in our career or development as a brand. We look towards Japan because the artisanship and the quality, the understanding for design and materials that they have in Japan, it somehow went very well hand in hand with what we do in Denmark. So the Japanese way of producing, the Danish way of designing, and all trying to reach the high bar. So for us, it was a good way. And today you can see, we have many different collections. Our main and key core is, of course, the titanium collection, which is, again, whether it's in sheet, it's in coil, it's in whatever. We do different techniques. And I think when people look, we talked about it before, when people look at the brand today, they're very often also seen as a color brand. So very often, when people look at us, they're like, wow, what are those colors from? So I think, back in Japan 22 years ago, when we started making the first generation of the two-tone colors, for us it was a little bit, you buy that nice expensive jacket and you open it, on the inside you have like the linen, which has a contrast color. So that was a little bit how the idea was born. And then we saw, how much interest people take in colors. And from there on, I think we developed it. We have in-house today from the very beginning. We have Sarah, which is our color expert. So we have a full-time colorist employed just to do colors, nothing else. And that's also when you would ask me to say what's the key elements in Orgreen, I would say it's the quality, it's the design, and it's the color. So they're all very important to us, going hand in hand.
Great. So right now, in how many countries you are present in, Henrik?
A lot. I don't know, 40, 50 countries.
Okay.
But in some countries, we have a very solid customer base. We have distribution. We have a daughter. We have a lot of different things. So I have one customer here, two customers here. So yeah, 40, 50 countries probably.
And what's next coming up? Anything new you guys are doing? Something new happening in Orgreen?
Yeah, something new right now is we are taking the whole elevation of what we do in the titanium and trying to lift it to the next generation. So you'll see a lot of new inventions there. You'll see new color techniques. You'll see new, the way we do facets, the way we do the milling parts as well. So for us, it's very much, we do many different collections today, but we're very known for the titanium. And here, of course, we need to update and improve. So you'll see a lot of new things coming in titanium as well.
Great, Henrik. Congrats, and you have made up a really nice brand, and I really love the energy which you have.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.